We're going to take a 6x12 cargo trailer and convert it into the most epic camper slash kayak trip trailer ever seen. Let's do this. Boom!
By me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
This is an old tool trailer of mine. Stripped it down to the aluminum studs here. So what I'm doing is I'm actually taking these 2x3s here, ripping them down to 1 inch thick so they can fit behind this here. And that way I got an anchor point for all the pine siding or cedar siding, haven't decided yet, can attach. And then we're adding some just pink exterior house foam, so that way the trailer's insulated. We're going to do it to the ceiling as well, but you know, this way the trailer is super sturdy. You know, we're going to have in the back 2 benches with a table that collapses down into a bed, and then up front here we're going to actually have 2 bunk beds, one up top, one on the bottom, and the bottom one's going to slide in and out, so that way it's compact during travel. And then the one on the top, the actual top piece is going to fold up and latch. And then we're going to have a kitchen over here. So, you know, we need something to attach, you know, our cabinets and our countertop and everything together. I actually went through today and redid all the trailer wiring for the actual trailer lights. We are going to have 12 volt and 120 volt power in here. That'll be stashed away. That'll be in a later clip. But this is just kind of the start. We're going to get the studs in, the insulation, and then we're going to put the flooring in. Then we will go ahead and do the siding in the roof for the pine or cedar siding, whatever we decide to use. And then we'll start building out the beds, the benches, the cabinets, doing the electrical, all that stuff. So we're going to run through this all. We're going to do it in numerous videos. That way, if any of you guys are interested in doing it. Also, you'll notice this is a totally enclosed trailer. There's 2 small vents, no windows. So I actually ordered some windows. We're putting in 2 sliding windows, so we'll have some screen windows for ventilation and just keeping it cool in the trailer. And we also have a roof hatch that's got a fan in it as well. Later down the road we'll probably put AC in. I got a plan for heat. The stove is going to go in here. That'll be gas. We'll have a sink, so we'll show you the whole water setup. So this is going to be a cool project. Something that's kind of friendly to the kayak world, so to speak. It'll be an easy way to transport the kayaks, which will be stored on the roof. I got a roof rack that I ordered, and then a place to sleep. You know, you could park this at any campground, and you can even make it so you can go totally off grid with this thing and have power and everything like that. That would be sufficient enough for a few days for sure. So this is kind of exciting. This is something I've been thinking about doing, and you know, so we're pushing it, and we're gonna get it done and follow along for the ride. Here we go. All right, guys. So we got the floor in. I just found some cheap vinyl flooring at Home Depot. It's $1 a square foot. It's vinyl. I would recommend vinyl versus like wood or Pergo or something like that, just because the vinyl is gonna hold up through weather changes, whereas wood is like a sponge. It expands and contracts due to moisture and heat and cold. So the vinyl won't do that, so highly recommend that. So basically I'm starting framing now for our bench here, our bench over here, and then our table in the center. And then I'm going to jump to do the bunk beds up in this space here, and then we'll fill in the kitchen over here last. Tomorrow we're starting electrical, putting in outlets and all that stuff. So hope you guys are digging it. So as you guys can see, I've been a little busy. Got a lot of the framing work done. Got some stuff capped with plywood. Got our bunk beds in place. Got 2 beds there. We have these 2 benches here. We're gonna have a table right in the center, and that table is gonna drop down so it's flush all the way across, and then that will all be a bed. It's 5 foot this way and about 69 inches this way. So as you can see, been busy cranking out. Got the kitchen framed out, just got the sink roughed in, waiting on water supply to come so we can hook all that up, and then configure drawers on this side, doors for access underneath here for the drain and the water supply. As you can see, we got 120 volt outlets with USBs as well, so we can charge camera gear, phones, computers, etc. We are going to put our power converter down here so it faces out and the cooling fan has enough airflow to keep all the electronics cool. In the front of here, obviously it's solid now, but I have it marked where the studs are so I can cut openings for door access and storage cabinets all in the back here on both sides. So I'm going to do double doors here, double doors back there, 2 sets of double doors in the back there, and then there will be a single door here and a single door here to access the back of our power converter, and then all our batteries and stuff in our wiring. Fuses will be able to access through the power converter cover that folds down. So it's turning out nice. It's looking sharp. Got our floor in here, a little dusty. We'll clean it up once we get everything in order. And yeah, so I'll shoot some footage of cutting those cabinets in and then getting the sink roughed in. We do have a 20 by 30 window going in here and a 12 by 20 going in above the sink. So I just got those. When we go to cut those in, we'll do something on that. And then also in the roof right here, we got a 12 volt fan with a dome lid that opens up so we can suck air out or bring air in. So that'll be cool as well. We'll show you some of that stuff. Cranking it out, man. I'm super excited to get this thing done and hit the road and do some kayak fishing trips. Hope you guys are enjoying this series, and stick around, watch it till the end. Maybe you guys are interested in doing a 6x12 conversion. If so, if you got any questions or anything that I can help you with, feel free to email us at paddleandfin@gmail.com, or hit us up on the YouTubes, our Instagram page, paddle the letter N and fin on Instagram, and we'll get it answered for you. The biggest thing with doing anything like this is planning out, like spacing, cabinet size, things like that. I have a notepad that I started a sketch on with a layout, and that's changed multiple times, and it's going to change as you do this. You get in and you you think, oh, I need access to this, or I need room to walk here. It's just good to plan that stuff out and just keep sketching and changing up your dimensions and things like that. So that way you got everything planned out and you're not having to do things 3 or 4 times. So that's my biggest tip I can give you guys as of right now, as we're getting into this. So
What a wonderful world.
see you soon.
What a wonderful world.